I got this in the mail and I was so excited to open it, and then I looked at it, I'm like, oh, I don't know what that was, but she needs to get that together.
You know, that's not a good sign.
Not long nail friendly because Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is a actually very exciting video. I am reviewing the Kylie Jenner palette. I think this has been out for a week or so now, and I checked the website and it's definitely restocked. The Eye of the Storm palette. To be honest, the rest of the collection didn't really like intrigue me, so I was like, I'm not sure if I really want to buy it. I know other people have been requesting me to review this palette, so I was like, I'll just choose this one since this one is, you know, the most appealing. This is what the packaging looks like. It says Eye of the Storm, and the holographic look to it on the little thing. If you go on the back, it just have the holographic look on the back as well. Okay, so once you take it out of the packaging, this is what it looks like. This is holographic as well. It says Kylie Jenner. Same thing as on the back. Open it up and it just have a variety of shades. These are mostly like cool tone shades. That's the reason why, you know, I wasn't feeling this palette too much, but the green in this palette and the silver really made me want to buy it. So I was like, you know, maybe this one is a better fit for me. You guys know I like my warm tones, browns, cranberry colors, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't me. Hopefully that they are really good eyeshadows, because if they are, that's cool. I really only brought this palette so that you don't have to. I am reviewing this so that you don't even have to spend your money. Like, you can watch my video and see if it's worth it or not. Now I'm gonna go on the website and see what are the claims for this palette. 0.03 grams, which means like the little pans inside is that much. And it says it's not a lot of ounces in this. This is a really, really small palette. Look at this next to my hand. This, it's too small. Like, this is it? And the pans are so small. I'm guessing since this collection was based off of her kid, Stormy, that's why it's kind of like a mini version of everything. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking too much into it. But without further ado, I'm going to get into this video because I know this is what you came here to see. You wanted to see the swatches. You wanted to see how it look on my face. So I'm going to stop talking before I make this video really long. And if you want to see how this palette works out, then keep on watching. First off, I need to moisturize these lips. Just moisturize these lips. Moisturize these lips. Okay, so first I'm going to do swatches of the colors, and then I'm going to do a demo. We're just going to start from the first row and then work our way down. I'm going to start off with this shade right here. Do they have shade names? How am I supposed to... what the shade looks like? It is a very iridescent kind of color. It's not very pigmented. I mean, it is pretty if you like those champagne yellow type colors, but this is not something I would wear. If you into that, then that's cool, but I'm not, so I'm gonna take a pass on that. So this one is definitely more pigmented. This is something that I can use. Like, I can work with this, even though I'm not a cool tone type of person. This is a very cute color. It kind of have like a purple slash gray look to it, and this is really cute, so I'm gonna use this in this tutorial. Next to that shade is the yellow shade. I know everybody want to know, like, is this a pigmented shade or not? This is actually looking pretty pigmented. The only thing I can say is that it's a little bit chalky as like I am, you know, rubbing it into my hand, which may or may not be a problem for other people, but I don't know how I feel about that. So, I mean, did I say the name of the shade? That shade was called Light Year, but I don't even know if I said it or not. Next to Light Year, this is a shade called Moon and Back. This is another shade I'm not really feeling. It's not much picking up on my finger. Like, it's really, this is another chalky shade that I'm just not feeling. This is what it looks like. Barely picked up on my hands. And I'm probably not gonna use this either. You ever had those cheap little palettes when you were a kid and it kind of have like the glitter on top, and then once you scrape off that first layer, it's just like a bunch of Vaseline? Like, this is kind of like that. It's not the Vaseline part. Pink and purple reflect with a blue shadow. But once you wipe that first layer off, like, it just, the iridescent color just disappears. I'm gonna go into Electric, which is this amazing gray color on the side. Oh my god, yo, this one, it feels buttery. Like, this is amazing. Now this right here is a good shade. I can work with, this is gorgeous. She did her thing on that one. I'm not gonna lie, she did her thing on that one. This pink, this light pink shade, like a baby pink. This shade right here is called Celestial. It's not really picking up much, but this is what it looks like. Next, Cyclone. I like this shade. Whirlwind. So this is like a dark, looks like a brown color, or maybe like a really dark purple. I don't know, it feels it feels chalky as well, but I mean, this is what the color looks like. Stargaze, a black shade with specks of blue into it. This also feels kind of chalky, but this is what it looks like on the hand. This is what it looks like on the hand. I'm gonna take this really light shade, and already I'm seeing blots. So I'm seeing lots of fallout. As I'm applying it on my lid, I'm just going to kind of blend it out as well. You know what? I'm loving this. I like this. So as I just winded up picking up her palette from before. This is a really old palette. This is like a year or two ago. She doesn't sell this anymore, but I brought this and honestly I never used it. But if you open it up, it kind of reminds me of the same shades as this. Like, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. This is the old Christmas collection, and then this is the one that just launched. Hopefully it'll focus. They kind of look the same to me. I'm just going to take this shade right here. I need another transition shade, and like I said, in this palette it's not really much, so I'm just gonna take another one. It's also her palette, so I mean, you can do a little cheating. And I'm just gonna apply this in my crease area. So next shade I'm gonna go into is this shade right here. And I'm just gonna use the same brush, and as you can see, like, I don't even know, I'm tapping into this color lightly and it's just so much fallout already, and it's like a lot. So this shade is really hard to blend. Like, once I put it down on my eyelids, I'm trying to blend it now and it's giving me a hard time. I'm gonna just pack that shade on the outer corner to kind of just make it seamless and blend it out a little bit more. Trying to be very careful to not get any fallout. I'm not gonna spray my brush. I'm gonna see how it applies to my eyelid, and if it's not pigmented enough, then I'm gonna spray it with some Fix Plus from MAC. Do y'all see that? Because this is a beautiful shade. I am in love. I'm gonna do this eye off camera, and I'm gonna come back and we can finish up the rest of the eyes. We have the eyes done. I just added a little bit of the NYX liquid liner. This is in the color white, and I just kind of outlined my cut crease on the top. I didn't want to film it because this is not about NYX. As I'm looking at my eyes, I just want to add a tiny bit of the black shade from the palette. I just want to dab a little bit on the outer corner just to kind of darken it up a little bit. But so far, I can honestly say that I like this palette. I mean, the colors are cool, they're cute. Definitely not something I would usually reach for. But, you know, for somebody that do like these type of colors, I mean, go ahead. This might be the palette for you. Same dark brown color here. Put it on my lash line. That green shade. That same silver shade that I have on my lid. And pack that on top of that. For my lips, I'm gonna take the gloss called Smile, and this hopefully is the look I'm going for. I'm gonna apply this in the center, you know, try to kind of keep the theme kind of Jenner-ish, you know. What better time to just throw this in there. Looking at my eyes, it's actually pretty good. Final verdict on this palette, I would buy it, but the price of it is $40. I don't know if I mentioned that, but for $40 for this palette, it's kind of small, and I don't think you get much product. So as far as price wise and as much product as you're getting, would I buy it? No. But I mean, if you are willing to splurge on a palette a little bit more and you think $40 is good for you and that this is worth the product, then sure, go ahead and buy it. Morphe, Juvia's Place, and so many other brands that give you palettes with a whole bunch of shades, and it costs a little bit less than that, like around $20 to $30. The fallout is definitely a problem that needs to be fixed. If you spray it with Fix Plus, you probably wouldn't have that problem. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth $40, but if you are willing to splurge and you really like this palette and you really want it, then by all means go ahead and buy it. But me personally, no. So that is the end of this tutorial slash demo. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Press the bell button right next to it. And if you want to follow me on my social medias, it is Skye_Ashanti with 3 eyes. And I'll see you in my next one. Love you.